typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Chain like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. In the stairs in the sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, no worries.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Arrowhead. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. From the gun, here's Patrick. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is first touchdown this year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, this is Gentry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On second down, Penix going up top. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his second TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. Finding room across midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He works free. Right side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the lefty panics on first down. That's left side to Tucker. And knock him down up beyond the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Vegas.
First down.
Panics now off the bootleg. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
the play fake. Here's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It is third and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Bowers, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult.
And he will score! Trey Tucker, touchdown Vegas. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Yep, attack! Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
34-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, KC.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Third and a yard. He'll try to run here with Harvey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Y'all got a problem, my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got more power.
Yellow. They'll go, and it's Smith. To the pylon, he's in. Rashad Smith. Touchdown, Chiefs. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Man in motion here is Tucker. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other inside the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Raiders.
2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Man in motion here is Tucker. On first down, it's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yellow, attack! 180!
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. 3rd, they need 8. Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. But the man is Thornton. He's done it. And he's into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Not enough. You solid club, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Open downfield is Wiley. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is brought in. And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That was incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be ball in. He's got it. Put down KC.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, 57 colors.
Play action here. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, go, whoop. Hey, Ripley. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Butler's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Rush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Man in motion here is Tucker. This one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Yellow, collect! 43! First down throw, Mahomes. A dive and a catch! Incredible! He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Yellow! Hey, we gotta push it up, Here's Harvey. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
No chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Multiple times, and all throw. That is Chris Jones. He gets in for the sack. Number 85 in his great career. Moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, no problem. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. first and goal.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Come on, set! Cowboy!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. First and 10, it's Genty. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now he'll air one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
Tap to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Raiders send their punt team out. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A run with Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here goes 15. Hey, 15. Attack.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, KC. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Pistol look, and here's Genty.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Raider 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Porton. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. To throw again, it's Penix. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he will score! Game on! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
down these two. Right side.
Travel start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Cross the line. Hey, dribbling.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Cross the line. 15. High down these two. Attack! Right side.
Play action here. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The tackle made.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. First and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Here's a run going left. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
that is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
Well, safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That's on downfield by Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk.